Swagatam to our Dakshinamurty weekly satsang. Hari Om. Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramadhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Shruti Smruti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha. Hari Om. Om Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanatimidandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurudevo Maheshwaraha Gurureva Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Gurudeva Deva. Sri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. We are studying Dakshinamurty Stotram, written by Bhagavad Pada Adi Shankaracharya. Praudha Prakarana Grantha, advanced introductory text to Vedanta philosophy. Dhyanam. Maunau Vyakhya Prakatita Parabrahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varsheshtante Vasadrushiganaihi Avrutam Brahmanishthaihi Acharyendram Karakalita Chinmudram Anandarupam Swatma Ramam Mudita Vadanam Dakshinamurty Bide Vatavitapi Samipe Bhumi Bhage Nishannam Sakala Muni Jananam Jnanadataramarat Tribhuvana Gurumisham Dakshinamurty Devam Janana Marana Dukkha-cheda Daksham Namami. Chitram Vatataror Mule Vridha Sishya Gurur Yuva Gurostu Maunam Vyakhyanam Sishyastu Chinna Samshayaha निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्धाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। विश्वं दर्पणदृश्यमान नगरी तुल्यं निजान्तर्गतम् पश्यन् आत्मनि मायया बहिरिवो उद्भूतं यथा निद्रया यः साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोध समये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयम् तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये। बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदं प्राङ्निर्विकल्पं पुनः माया कल्पितदेशकालकलना वैचित्र्यचित्रीकृतम् मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपि महा योगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये। यस्यैव स्फुरणं सदात्मकमसत् कल्पार्धकं भासते साक्षात् तत्त्वमसीति वेदवचसा यो बोधयत्याश्रितान् यः साक्षात्करणात् भवेन्न पुनः आवृत्तिर्भवाम्भोनिधौ तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये। नानाछिद्रघटोदरस्थितमहा दीपप्रभाभास्वरम् ज्ञानं यस्य तु चक्षुरादिकरणा द्वारा बहिस्पन्दते जानामीति तमेव भान्तमनुभाति एतत् समस्तं जगत् तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये। Dakshinamurty Stotram, very important text to Vedantic students. To understand Dakshinamurty Stotram, we need some knowledge, background knowledge. Then otherwise, definitely we confuse. So in this verse, in this Stotram, some people they think it is a prayer chant. Because Dakshinamurti is Bhagavan Shiva, we are praying. That way also you can do, but it doesn't meant for that one. In Dakshinamurti Stotram, all concepts of Vedanta, Shankaracharya ji, in each verse one topic he kept. Because of that depth only, many acharyas they commented on Dakshinamurti Stotram. This way you must understand, this way you must understand, this way you must understand. Main commentary is Manasolasam, written by Sureshwaracharya ji, his direct student. Sureshwaracharya ji written almost 200 verses on this Dakshinamurti Stotram. What we are studying in our satsanga, this is the help of Manasolasam and our teachers. We are clearly getting that knowledge of different topics. Already we have seen 4. In 5th verse, last class we started. In 5th verse, Dakshinamurty Bhagavan or Dakshinamurty Guru is Samharaka Karta. His picture here now as a destroyer. Destroyer. In some verses, what is Guru we have seen. Some verses, what is Jeevan Mukta Purusha we have seen. In this verse, destroyer of what, Swamiji? Destroyer of doubts. Because many channels will be there in the society, they may confuse us. They may take us in a wrong direction with their logical thinking. And they say, my guru said, my master said, some book said, and we start believe, and we end up somewhere. Whole life wasted. If our doubt, if we have doubts and confusions, that will be the result. Here, Dakshinamurti is Samharine. We will chant that sloka first. Repeat after me. Verse number 5. Deham pranamapi indriyanyapi chalam buddhim cha sunyam viduhu stri balandha jadopamastvhamiti Branta Brisham Vadinaha Maya Shakti Vilasa Kalpitamaha Vyamoha Samharine Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namayidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye. Together. Deham pranamapi indriyanyapi chalam buddhincha sunyam viduhu Stri balandha jadopamastvhamiti Branta brisham vadinaha Maya Shakti Vilasa Kalpitamaha Vyamoha Samharine Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namayidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye. If you see the third line, Samharine. Who is your Dakshinamurti? Samharaka, destroyer, eliminator. Oh, to that Dakshinamurti, I am doing my salutations. Samharine. Swamiji, what he is going to destroy, Swamiji? Mahavyamoha Samharine. Not ordinary Vyamoham. Mahavyamoha Samharine. Guru can eliminate complete confusion. Mahavyamoha Samharine. Who created, Swamiji, this Mahavyamoham? Who created Maya Shakti Vilasa? Vilasa means play. Whose play? Maya Shakti. Maya is not an ordinary thing, it is a Shakti. This Maya Devi, Maya Shakti, Vilasa, her play. Maya Shakti Vilasa. Swamiji, if Maya Devi, she wants to play, does anyone can remove that Vyamoha? One defect is there in that play. That defect is Kalpitam. Kalpita means it doesn't have any reality. It is a imagination only. If it is kalpitam, easily we can remove. If it is real, whatever you do, we cannot remove. This vyamoham, kalpitam, a projection, an imagination by that Maya Shakti. That confusion, that mahavyamoha, samharine. Samharine means eliminator. In this verse, that Dakshinamurti, he is chinna samshayaha. Whatever the doubts, whatever the confusions we may face in spiritual life, this Guru, the Guru in 5th verse, he will remove all. To that Dakshinamurti, I am doing my salutation. Oh, definitely we need Swamiji. Because we will get moha, confusion, questions, everything. Somebody has to be there to give the proper direction. Now, first of all, we must see what is this mahavyamoha term. Padardam. Padardam means meaning of that particular word. Shankaracharya ji used it. Mahavyamoha samharine. Its fundamental step, Mahatmas they call, is called moham. Moham we know in Sanskrit or in Indian languages we use moham. Translation in English it is called confusion, uncertainty in thinking. That state is called moham. Moham. And they say, whenever we use Swamiji this moham word, this moham we can use in samanya vishaye. In ordinary things also we confuse. I know what kind of vegetable I should buy, what kind of vegetable I should not buy, what kind of belt I should wear, what kind of belt I should not wear. This is a confusion only, little uncertainty in intellect only, but in very, very common things. Samanya, that confusion is called moham. It is very common to us. Every moment we go through this. Moham. We can solve it also. If we don't solve also, not a huge loss. This little moham, if we have also, it's not a big danger. Ayyo, I thought to eat idli sambar, but I had upma only. Okay, moham. And its advanced stage is there. That is called, you must add a in front of moham. That is called amoham. Amoham means, this is also one type of confusion only. If we confuse here in this particular areas, in our entire life there will be 3-4 only. If we confuse there, and life channel will be diverted. So we must be very careful regarding this amoham. Like what, Swamiji? What should I study? We must examine properly. According to my nature, I should study engineering or literature or medicine. If my nature is something else, if I do something else, then failure guaranteed. Shall I take sannyasashram or grahasthashram? Very keen. If my swabhava is sannyasi swabhava, if I get marriage, after marriage what I do? Few days, then I say I am not, liking this grahasthashram. I want to, before only you should thought of that. Now wife and children, everything you have, now you want to go to Guru and Himalayas. That is not a proper way. You confused. That moha is called amoha. Actually, in our life, 3-4 times only we face what type of girl I should marry, what type of man I should marry, what type of job I should do, whether I should settle in Kuwait or I should go to India back. We must examine and we must clear. That is called amoha. Jivita samshayam. That doubt is called jivita samshayam, life troubles. 4-3, if we are perfect, life will be nice. If we confuse, definitely wrong track we go. Second. Moha, amoha. Third one is called, we must add a V. Then together it is called V plus amoha is equal to vyamoham. Vyamoham. Do you know, this is very subtle. Very sukshma sthayi confusion. This vyamoha is particularly in dharma palana people, they face it. What is my dharmam? If we confuse, we always do paradharma only. Gita says one is called swadharma, another is called paradharma. You need not do that, but your interest, you put interest on that. Something you should do, you don't pay any attention on it. That confusion in our dharma is there, na? That is called vyamoham. As a vidyarthi, as a guru, as a ruler of the nation, as the captain of my house, what is my dharma? As a member in the society, dharma we cannot see. That is the main problem. If you do also, I go to temple is my dharma, for example. But you know, the result you cannot experience instantaneously, even though we should believe and do. If you don't do, you are in vyamoham. Many people, they say, I don't have any responsibility towards society. No. Society is a common family. Every individual, everybody has their own responsibility towards a common build-up also. Even the people may not ask you to do, may not encourage to do you. Still, if you do that, that is called vyamoharahita jivi. Dharma palana vishaye. Moha, amoha, vyamoha. But here, our Dakshinamurti is the destroyer of not moha, amoha, vyamoha. Then what, Swamiji? Mahavyamoha samharine. Mahavyamoha means great, grand vyamoha. Not common thing. Great, grand confusion. Swamiji, what is that great, grand confusion, Swamiji? That is, I confused about my identity. I don't know who am I. I misunderstood myself as something else. That confusion, I know, that is very, 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 very subtle. Complete buddhi, knowledge, everything captured by that ignorance only. That is called Mahavyamoha. Even if you have Dakshinamurti, samharine, he can remove that confusion also. He can give clear knowledge. Mahavyamoha samharine. This way, this moham in 4 steps in our life only, not to something else, we pass through. So we need great master. Our Acharyaji used to say, some people are very lucky. Why, Swamiji? They are very lucky. Because they have all four sufficiently. Moha, amoha, vyamoha, mahavyamoha, everything sufficiently they have. So do you, some people we also say, if you see their nature, completely indecisive, unfit to take any decision. Professionally, they cannot take any decision. Family wise also, they cannot take any decision. Spiritually also, they don't take any decision. Even for regular routine also, they confuse for everything. I don't know how they can manage it. Every moment confusion only. Why? Masters in confusion. Moha, amoha, vyamoha, mahavyamoha, everything is full. Indecisive. So the problem we came to know now. The problem is, oh, I am confused myself. I am a confused human being. Swadharma ko bhi confusion. Swaswabhavam ko bhi confusion. Household and professional also confusion, and regular. So Swamiji, yes Swamiji, we have this disease. We have this disease. Who created Swamiji this disease? Maya Shakti Vilasa Kalpana. See her hollowness also there. This confusion is nothing but an imagination or a projection or lack of proper knowledge of our own buddhi on. Kalpitam. If you give knowledge, it will be rectified. If you don't have knowledge, then that state is called Maya. If you don't have light, definitely darkness will be there. That darkness is called Maya. That Maya Shakti, you don't have knowledge, jnanam, then the play started and we entangled it and we are now trying to get rid of it. Samharini means our Guru is ready to remove that. Mahatmas, they say, of course, knowledge is one instrument to remove this Maya Shakti, Vilasa Kalpam. Another solution also there for this disease. Swamiji, what is that solution, Swamiji? In Gita, Krishna said, Bhagavan Krishna said, Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. Hey Arjuna, this Maya Duratyaya. Duratyaya means Katinati Katina state. Duratyaya. Daivi, it has some divine powers also. Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Satvarajastamo Gunamayi. Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. 100% right. You cannot solve it. Duratyaya means you cannot do anything to it. But there is a solution. Mameva ye prapadyante mayam etam taranti te. Te means some people, that people, they can cross over. Taranti. Why, Swamiji? How can they cross that? Because they have Mameva prapatti. They have a Swachha Bhakti for me. They have a beautiful devotion. Bhakti on the feet of the Lord. So I help them. And I lift them from that confusion and I give proper knowledge. I only take them towards Guru. Dekho, your Gurudev, Swami Chinmayananji, go and surrender. He will connect Guru and Shishya. Or he himself can teach also in any form. So that is one solution to remove this Mahavyamoham. If it is said in Bhagavad Gita, it must be correct 100%. Mameva ye prapadyante mayam etam tarantite. When Bhagavan Shankaracharya, he used to visit all India in those days. From Badrinath to Kanyakumari, everywhere he traveled and he re-established Dharma. We know his life. He, Shankaracharya, he visited Panduranga temple, which is there in Maharashtra, Pandharpur. Panduranga Bhagavan, you can say, or Vittal Bhagavan, you can say, or Krishna Bhagavan, you can say. The habit of Shankaracharya is, whenever he goes to any temple, spontaneously, he utter one stuti, Stotram. If he goes to Kashi, on Kashi Bhagavan. If he goes to somewhere Madhura, Madhura Bhagavan. So in Pandharpur also, after he used to see him, not Vigraha Darshanam. We see idol only. That's when nothing will happen to us. He used to see Sakshatu Narayana, that kind of pavitrata, satvikta he had. Therefore, he used to get the darshan. Immediately, he used to do that stotra. He has written Panduranga Ashtakam. Panduranga Ashtakam. In that Panduranga Ashtakam, why I am saying is the same Shankaracharya ji glorifies. If you want to cross over this Maya water, you must have devotion. There he says, if you see that Panduranga temple, he keeps his hands on his kati. Kati means in the center part. And he stands on a brick. Vittal Bhagavan. And Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, many times we also visit, we also see, but we don't get that idea. Shankaracharya ji says, Lord is saying, don't worry, my dear Bhakta Jana, even though this Maya waters, they may trouble you, but beyond this part, it cannot touch me. It's play at my feet only. Come, don't worry. No fears. I am there for you. So that way it is symbolizing. Maya waters cannot go beyond this spot. They will be at my feet only. Tulsidas ji also says, this Maya, if bhakti comes, it will become a dancer. If Bhakti Mata is there, this Maya Devi is a simple dancer, paid guest. If Bhakti Mata is not there, she will make us dance. Aisa karo, karo. Aisa mat karo, mat karo. If she is not there. Why, Swamiji, if Bhakti Mata is there, why? If Bhakti Mata is there, means Bhagavan is there. In front of Bhagavan, it is a simple dog only. So it is a fact. It cannot do anything because the Tejas Mahatyama of Bhagavan is infinite, complete glory. So this is one way. Mahavyamoha Samha, because Dakshinamurty is God also. Aina? Yes, Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji. Even in Vedanta also, if you don't have devotion towards the Guru, you don't take his knowledge. You will leave the knowledge there only and then you go on your own way. If we have that feeling, that relation with the Supreme or with the teacher or with Bhagavan, then only this knowledge transfer will happen. Kapatti, one channel is Bhakti. Another. Now, in Vedantic language, we will explain. Here, Bhagavad Pada said, in second line, Swamiji, you said vyamoha, vyamoha, confusion, confusion, confusion. How many types of confusions are there, Swamiji? I already told you, moha, amoha, vyamoha, mahavyamoha. And not that way, Swamiji. In my case, how many chances are there to confuse? Or in society, what are the ways they may confuse me? That is, I am asking. Okay, that way I tell. They called, if you see the second line, they called Branta Brisham Vadinaha. Vadinaha ante those who do Vadam. Debate. In Bahuvachana, it is called Vadinaha. Vadinaha means many philosophies are there. What type of philosophies, Swamiji? They are Brantaha. Brantaha ante confused philosophies. Actually, Branta ante Pagal. There are so many confused philosophers or philosophies are there in society. And Brisham. Brisham means firmly they confused already. With wrong knowledge only, they are working. Branta Brisham Vadinaha. My dear student, you asked now how many types there? There are many Vadas are there. Many wrong philosophies are there. Total confusion. Shankaracharya ji, you don't have any fear, because if they listen to you, they will come unto you. They don't leave you. This Upanishadic master, this Vedantin, he is saying we all wrong. He says, I don't worry. I say them as Branta Brisham Vadinaha only, because there is no truth in their argumentation. Completely hollow, false, illogic. And main, why Swamiji they confused? Why Swamiji they confused? You also can ask, why Swamiji they confused? They say, I am a great philosopher, thinker, this and that. Why they confused? Because they don't have proper pramanam. For their argument, for their philosophy, there is no proper authenticity. There is no proper pramanam. They took a wrong pramanam and they postulated one philosophy. If you don't have proper pramanam, it cannot be valid. If you want to measure the height of anything, you need a scale. With thermometer, you cannot measure height. Proper pramanam means that is what job we want to do, particular instrument we have to use it. If you want to measure the temperature, you must use thermometer, not scale. They have not taken pramana on scriptures, on guru, on mahatmas. Then their pramana is their own buddhi only. Because I thought of 6 months, the conclusion came this way, you all must believe. Our buddhi, if it is not a sattvic, definitely it will take wrong philosophy only. In history also this danger happened. Some rulers came, they started thinking in different way, and because of their power, they made people to believe and complete collapse happened. Because either wrong ho gaya. Whatever power you have, whatever strength you have, whatever military you have, but someday will come, it will all collapse. If you don't have pramanata, this is the danger. That is the reason for their confusion. They don't accept Shruti. They don't accept Upanishad. They don't believe in God. Many philosophies, they are Nirishwaravadi. There is no Ishvara for this Jagat. It is an accident only. Even our science also, there is no God in the science. Some people, they don't believe in master also. Why should I respect master? As long as the class is there, so long he will be teacher. After that, he is also human being one. Different. There is no pramana. That is the reason. They confused Mahavyamoha. One point we understood. This confusion philosophies are there many. Their confusion because of they don't have any proper pramana. Swamiji, here this is spiritual science. This Vyamoham, this confusion regarding what, Swamiji? Where people are confusing, where people are confused. Shankaracharya is saying this confusion, this Vyamoham is regarding aham iti. See how bad, because it is Mahavyamoham already, I told. Aham iti means regarding our identity. Regularly I am using aham, 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 aham. This philosophy says aham is this. Another philosophy says no. Me, that I is this, that. Regarding aham, these all philosophies have different ideas. Ahamiti bhranta brisham vadinaha. So what they say, Swamiji? Some philosophers, they say deha aham, dehoham philosophy, that is called. If anybody asks them, who are you? They say, I am this gross body, I am this physical body. I have written so many books on this truth. Which truth? Body is me. Dehoham. One set. Another set, pranoham. They are little subtler thinkers. They say, how can I be the gross body? No. Without energy, this body cannot do anything. I know. Therefore, I am pranoham. That philosophy also there. Everything is because of energy only. In physics also we study. One term is called matter. Another term is called energy. Einstein said this matter is nothing other than energy only. So there is no need to label about matter. You can focus on energy only. Then you can create so many things. That is called pranavadi. It's very subtler. Pranoham. Third one is called Indriyoham, Indriyavadi. He says, no, I am not physical body. I am not pranas also. Then who are you? I am this Indriyas. Because I see, I taste, I smell, I touch, I hear. Therefore, I am sense level personality thinker. Third one. Fourth one, he is very subtler thinker. He said, you three are wrong. Then who are you? Chalam buddhyoham. Where is your ahammati? Who are you? He says, I am not this gross structure. I am a jiva inside this body. Chalam buddhi. He can think, he can feel, he can emotionally receive everything, he can present emotionally anything. I am subtler. I am the boss of entire gross play. That is me. If we also little think, grass body, I am the master of grass body. Inside wala. Chalam buddhoham, one person said. What we call, still here we can appreciate, because we all pass through this kind of thoughts. Okay. Other person is called Sunyoham. Sunyoham means if you ask him, what is your identity? Who are you? You know his answer, I am zero. I am void. We don't believe this. How can a dynamic, active human being, me, can be zero? Buddha Siddhanta is this Vadi, Sunyavadi they are. They don't believe in Ishvara, they don't believe in Veda, they don't believe in Vaidika Karma Kanda, they don't believe in Upanishad. If you ask them why, how can you present this kind of, argumentation and statements, I am zero. It is a fact. Fact, Swamiji. We say mind is there, intellect is there, senses are there, body is there. These are all we are seeing. But on background, that is called unmanifested world is there. Even I don't know what is there in my vasana states. That is called avyakta prapancham. In traditional language, they call that is prakriti. There is no thought. In that state, there were no thoughts are there. No ego also there. Of course, indriyas and body not. So what will be there? Complete sunya. It is like our deep sleep. Every day we go through that layer. That is the cause for the entire drama. Fact only. That unmanifested world only cause for the manifested world. Whether it is in individual level or in the total level. They say that is the final. Nothing beyond that. They are called Sunyavadi. Dehoham, Pranoham, Indriyoham, Antakaranoham, Buddhyoham. Sunyoham, where Buddhi also not there. In this way, different strong philosophies are there. If I say Gautama Buddha and his Shishyagana proposed this Sunyavada, we don't believe it. Itna great Mahatma, great Tapasvi, Bhagavat Swarupa, what we believe, he postulated this way. It is. They said until Prakriti only journey. If you reach Prakriti, that is called Mahanirvanam. Final sleep. Final sleep, nothing more than that. That is moksham. And other people, of course. This Buddhivada, we can call as psychology or some other philosophies. Manasikaitya. Our science is also matter and energy. What now, present days Queen knowledge. Queen knowledge present day say what from the matter and energy, matter and energy, matter and energy. This only we do. Even that Manasika Vidya also is not that encouraged. In previous days, like Sangeeta, Sahitya, Silpa, Itya, great arts and education knowledge was there. That is little subtler and joy. Now we always phone on. This is little grosser. So whatsoever, this way different philosophies, different vadas are there. I am not appreciating them, my dear student. They are all Branta, Pagal, Brisham Vadinaha. Firmly they confused. 100% they confused because they don't have any proper pramanam. So what do you want to do, Swamiji? As a Vedantic students, we must know what is that Vadam and we must deny them with the help of scriptures and teacher. First we start with Dehoham Vadi. Dehoham Vadi means that philosophy says body is true or truth. Other people, they call them as Dehatmavadi, Annamaya Koshatmavadi. This is Annamaya Koshaina. Annamaya Koshatmavadi also, they have that title. In traditional language, that philosophy is called Charvaka Siddhanta. That philosophy is called Charvaka Siddhanta. You know why they got that name Charvaka? Even they don't believe in Akasa Tattva. They believe other 4 Tattvas only. Vayu, Agni, Prithvi and water. That's why we call them as Charvaka Siddhanta. If you ask them, why don't you believe on this space? He says, we cannot see space. If we see only, we believe. If we don't see, we don't believe. That's why they got that name, Charvaka Siddhanta. Or Virochana Siddhanta. In our Upanishads, one story is there. Guru Brahaspati, we know the name. Guru was Brahaspati in that story. That time Devatas, all the Devatas are one troop, all the Rakshasas are another troop. Generally, Brahaspati is the teacher of Devatas and Shukracharya is the teacher of this Rakshasas. But this Virochana, he is a king of Rakshasa. He thought, Guru should be Guru. He cannot be partial, If Devatas comes, I teach. If Rakshasas goes, I will ask him to teach about supreme truth. This way. Same time, Indra also got a thought. I want to go to Brahaspati Gurukula and I want to learn about supreme truth. Both went, Virochana and Indra. And Brahaspati ji said, tomorrow I will take class. If you understand my class, you can leave Gurukula. That way he said, condition. If you understand my class, you can leave my Gurukula. And the next day he started and he taught. By the evening, Virochana, he got an idea that, whatever this Guru Brahaspati told, I understood everything. And he left that Gurukula because I know now. I became a master. And then he went to his kingdom. There were mantri people and they asked, Maharaj, did you learn? Yes, I learned. What did you learn? Actually, that day class is, first step of philosophy is, he is completely explained about gross body and its function and its working style, everything. Because Virochana belonged to Rakshasa dynasty, because his regularity is that only. So Guru is saying this is only final. Charvaka. And he left. Indra, he stayed for a few days, and next day he entered into prana, mana. One, like in Viveka Chodamani, how Shankaracharya explained, topic by topic. Slowly he, this Indra, till Buddhi he understood, okay. Because Buddhi is the final stage for Jiva. In Buddhi only ego stays. Ego cannot penetrate after Buddhi. So he understood till Buddhi and he said, I know the knowledge, and he left Gurukula and he went back. He wanted to meet Brahma and Brahmaji said, what did you learn? The Buddhi is the fine. Brahma said, don't talk like that. Again, go back to Gurukula and stay there. Some more maybe there. You learn from Brihaspati. And finally, after Buddhi, about Prakriti, and after Prakriti, that substratum Shuddha Chaitanyam also Brihaspati told Indra, and Indra got clear knowledge, Eka Satyam. Where is this Virochana? First day failure. Because he is Rakshasa Buddhi. They are called Charvaks. Okay. Story also there, philosophy also there. And they have one Guru also. His name is Jabali. Jabali, you can hear his name in Ramayana also. They have their own Guru also. They do all tapas and everything. And they blame us also. What are you talking? After death, something is there. Even in Indian philosophies also, very popular philosophies also, they believe one life only. If you say, after this Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi, again and again this transmigration, that is complete wrong statement. One life, one chance only. Ho gaya. If you do good or bad, whatever choice is here only, we cannot carry this punya, papa and everything, and we eat those things with another body, and they don't. Christianity, they don't believe in the second life. How popular it is, see. If you listen Vedanta, we say, how can these foolish people, they believe that way? Body is going to end. Actually, there is no death for personality. Where they all will go? What the Jiva will do? What is I? This physical body is I, or the Chaitanyam is I, which is saying me, 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 me. You don't have any thinking, knowledge. What type of philosophy we say? But they are very popular. That is called Dehatma. Ahammati. What is your pramana, if you ask? Why you believe only physical body is true, other things is not true? Their pramana is pratyaksha knowledge. Because in the world, every day I am seeing this body. If I identify anyone by seeing their physical body only, I say he is he, she is she, it is it. That is called pratyaksha pramana, because I am seeing. Therefore, that much only true. Something if I don't see, we don't believe it. Whatever you say. Pratyaksha. If anybody asks, who are you? I am a man. You are a man because of this physical body. You are a woman because of your physical body. So our identity is completely because of this gross jnanam. Therefore, this direct knowledge only may our pramana. Any other pramana we don't accept. Pratyaksha knowledge only. So their knowledge is pratyaksha knowledge. Their ahammati in physical body only. So what you want to do with your philosophy? If you ask, they say what they say. Runam krutva ghrutam pibet. Runam krutva ante even by taking loan also you must eat ghee food with ghee. Ghrutam. Uncompromisedly you enjoy this life. Don't think punya will come. If I do, papa will come. That is dharmam. That is adharmam. Yeah. Enjoy. Eat and drink and dance and whatnot. No injunctions. Nourish it. Yavat jive sukham asit. Live like that. Entire life should be enjoyment, enjoyment, enjoyment only. There is no responsibility. There is no punya papa. There is no karma ityadi. And in your philosophy, moksham is there, liberation is there. Yes, liberation is there. You need not wait for that. That is called death of the physical body is liberation to that individual. After that, nothing. No punya, no papa. Itna loan le liya mere se, and that fellow dead. You cannot do anything to him because he is already dead. Death is the moksham. So this way, no birth after this life. This way we must enjoy this life. Whatever we are seeing, that is only true. No God, no scripture, no guru, no punya, no papa, no dharma, nothing. That is called Charvaka Siddhanta. If you want to study Charvaka Siddhanta, of course, please don't study. If you want to study, it takes 2-3 years. In Kashi, there will be so many pandits, scholars. They have so many books on this philosophy. They teach you how it is true. Our teacher says, Mahatma, I want to ask few questions. How can you say this pratyaksha jnanam is final? I don't believe in God. I don't believe in scripture. I don't believe in anything which I don't see. Whatever I see, that only true. This and that you are talking now. My first question. You said we have a moksham. In traditional question, this is. You said you have a moksham. But at the same time, you said death is the final for that jiva being. If he is already dead, who will enjoy the enjoyment of moksham? Because complete zero ho gaya, how can you use moksham? From what he got liberation? Who will enjoy that moksha sukham? Aina? This is in this way little confusion. Gurudev answers I want to tell. Somebody said, Gurudev, regarding, for example, Christianity. They say there is no life after death. One chance only. Whatever you want to do, do. Actually, they want to pressure that public to see Jesus, because one chance only you have. If you use it for Jesus, you will be good. If you don't use it, you will be loser. That way they present it. Okay, let it be. So, after death, nothing is there, whatever. And the next line they write, if Jesus wants to bless, few will go to heaven. If Jesus doesn't bless, they will go to hell. Gurudev asks, okay, so hell and heaven are there. There. If it is one life, it is ended in this tomb only, who is going to hell or heaven? Who? some subtler entity is there. Because gross body we already buried here. Then how can you say there is nothing after death? How can you say there is no second life? So if some mistakes done, permanent hell, some merits done, some permanent heaven happens. Is there any logic in it? So this Bhautikavada, Dehavada is wrong. It is a cycle. You cannot say one life only. It is a cycle. Then only this logical thinking. There is a chance to correct any time for any individual. That chance life only can give. If not in this life, next life. That is valid. One. Second one, they say, you said eat and drink and dance and complete enjoy. Our people say, really? By eating, drinking, dancing, complete fulfillment you get it? Complete contentment did you get it? Complete satisfaction will come? Is it true? If so, people, they cannot enjoy full life like you eat and drink and dance. Are they not happy? Because your happiness, because with this bhaga only, you said. How can you say? They cannot give contentment, they cannot give fulfillment, they cannot give internal happiness. Plundering the money, looting the money, beating the people, you can enjoy, you said. Whatever we say, it cannot happen. Sharam nahi hai aapko. How can you encourage people this way? Second wrong. Because without these things also, many people, they are happy. They cannot eat, drink, and that is also happening. Without these also, people cannot be fulfilled, happy, contented. How can they give complete satisfaction to life? That is second wrong. Third, you said, I am the body, I am the body, I am the body. But according to this Deha science, body is not a one thing. One thing means body is not a single object. They say body is an assembly of different limbs. Body is an assembly of different limbs. So much of variety is there in the body. From hair to senses, so skin, flesh, this and that, whatnot. If you say I am this body, which part you are? And moreover, for example, some individual, he loses his hand in an accident. Can you say little part of me is gone? I is I always. Whether you have both hands, whether you have single hand, that I is I only. No, I pass through that cutted hand. I know. That is flesh only gone. Maybe some inconvenience may be there, but no, I cannot cut off. Itna I thoda tha, because of this accident, this much I is gone. Hai ki nahi? Then how can you say your body? And finally, this body is complete inert. It doesn't know what it's doing. So the main logic is the operator is different. This object is different. As the operator makes it, so it functions. You must go little subtler. Then only you will get that knowledge. Don't be Brantavada. But it is such a strong, always Swami Tejomayanji says, every day 3 times I say, you are Brahma. Sadguru I am says, you are Brahma, you are Brahma, you are Brahma. You say, Swamiji, very difficult to understand something. Who taught you your body? Nobody taught. In any school, no teacher. Still you believe I am body, I am body, I am body. Because here tamas. Tamo buddhi loves tamo material only. If it is sattva sukshma, it starts thinking. It accumulates knowledge. Slowly it will reach the source of knowledge. Center of the knowledge. Try. Drop that dehoham vada. Other vadas are there. Indriyavada, manovada, buddhivada, sunyavada. We all must know. They are not outside. These dehavadi in us, all devils are in us only. Okay. Dakshinamurti is there anyhow. Samharine. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamivavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha.